Not that kind of company, are you? Well, I think it's time to start. I heard it, Pete. Hey everyone, it's that time again for another gaming vlog for August 2024. Lots of games I'm enjoying playing, some other less pleasant corporate shenanigans I'm enjoying much less, so let's get to it. I might as well rip the band off and get the bad news out of the way first, so let's begin. One bit that just happened, and as I was about to record this, is just that seems that uh, even though a total breakup is not happening just yet, one option that's being pursued by Warner Bros. Discovery is to again attempt to sell off their video game division, which was something that was attempted by the last ownership, but ultimately never came to fruition. And And if it's anything like last time, I have a feeling it's not going to stick either. I mean, sure, I'll admit that for every Mortal Kombat at one or Lego game that I've enjoyed from them, there's been a lot of other ones that didn't pan out so well, such as that Quidditch game that's coming out looks rough. If I'll admit, somehow looks worse than that one I used to have on the GameCube back in the day. Hey, and to say nothing of the recent other live services. So, as I say before, I will not make a third video on the topic unless a breakup actually comes to reality. So, let's continue. In another bit of disappointing news that as you may be well aware, here the long-running Game Informer has ceased publication, and with their website also being inaccessible upon the closure message after nearly 33 years of providing hitting content and reviews. I mean, I'll admit the application had long been facing headwinds in a post-digital age, but the news nonetheless comes as a disappointment, especially with a lot of the other shenanigans have gone on, such as the goodbyes from the social media posts being effectively wiped when their social media platforms themselves are being wiped. So, and something tells me now would be a good time to see archives get dumped somewhere. I mean, if anyone else has fond memories of reading their coverage, feel free to share them if you're so inclined. And in the last bit of nonsense before I move on to stuff I actually like talking about is, of course, the Bungie situation with at least 17% of their workforce now being let go as I record this, and the first pass of a third Destiny, as well as a proposed spin-off game. AIM not getting very far before those got axed. I mean, and not helping the situation is that the people up top are going about this the worst way they can, just blithely dismissing the idea of having a take a hit to their accounts, plus letting more people go. And I'm kind of paraphrasing some of the people doing late night wars in the 2000s, and especially it's almost exactly like that, given how a lot of these devs that are still there have families to feed, and Pete only has cars. I mean, for Guardian's sakes, leave their jobs alone. And I will say before I get into all this, gentlemen, ladies, anyone else in between, I'd very much like if we could get Step Down Pete trend online. Now, let's draw the curtain on this dour scene and turn to more pleasant endeavors. So, I think I'll start with the Nintendo front. I'm on Team Bread and the most recent Splatfest for Splatoon 3 for the supposed Final Fest. I'm going to be on Team Future. And though I don't know about how this would affect a potential fourth game, I certainly would not object to like a DX version of the original on their post-Switch successor, especially since I would advise people of charge not to worry about how the situation, given how the current console, while easing off a bit, has still sold well over 140 million units worldwide, putting it within striking distance of the PS2 and the original DS sales numbers. I mean, so if the successor even sold in that ballpark, they'll be fine. Especially also enjoying heartily a Nintendo World Championship NES Edition and the challenges there. So definitely be fun to go at that. And I've also got other videos related to games for those as well. So, and I also pre-ordered finally Sonic Cross Shadow Generations on the Switch as well, so which would make a nice segue to what I'm going on the PlayStation front. Since there's no physical release on PlayStation 4 as of yet, I decided I would get the original game on PS3. See, I'm playing through it again and also working on stacking lives before I take on the Egg Dragoon again. And on said PS4 or the initial wave on the essential tier of PS Plus games that went live, consisting of the of Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga and Ender Lilies, both very good games, and also my first attempt actually playing Five Freddy's game. Not one of them is free with my subscription. Being Security Reach. I mean, I'm at least know enough about the lore and also enough about the games to understand their appeal, even if in general I tend not to be into mascot horror. Or by when I was the age most of the people who were playing these ones, that was the first time I played Resident Evil and Silent Hill game the first time. And I am at least amused by some of the memes as well. Regarding some of the machinima that's been made, about Greg being a material girl, and with Monty seeing the explicit version of Nine Inch Nails Closer. Yeah. As mentioned, I have been playing in Streets of Rage 4 extensively. I'm once going for Platinum, but I am trying to complete more difficulty tiers and unlock all the characters, especially going through things with Streets of Rage with Age 3 characters, and definitely can tell that's a game being made for and by fans of the series and side-scrolling beat-em-ups in general. I'm glad some of the retro reimagined ones have also performed well with Shredder's Revenge and also this Power Rangers game coming as well. So the premise, Reader's Rewind, I think it looks like it'll be fun. I mean, I asked Digital Eclipse Hips on there about whether or not there'd be physical editions and if so on which systems. They said there'd be more details to share soon, so I'll take them up on that. Yeah. And with Multiverses, I'm on the new events there, and also finally unlocked all the fighters I currently have, and I'll just deal with Beetlejuice coming to the game as it comes. I mean, especially, they've also done some data mines to suggest there are more reps coming as well. And also, they found more skins in the game's code as well. In fact, some of them were actually accurately predicted before they were officially unveiled, so there's that. I would say that Samurai Jack has joined my list of mains, as has Jason. And even with all the logistics working out there, I first thought when I saw he'd be joining the game alongside Smith and Joker was cool. My second thought was, I wonder if that deal was inked before or after that lawsuit with the movie screenwriter got settled. I'm gonna guess after, based on how long these things usually take. Anyway, that should be it for now. I just thought I'd get you something simple before I work on other videos for this week, including ones I have ready before I go take a day trip or a weekend trip on Saturday. Hey, don't worry, won't be flying too far like before. And I'll see you all again soon, so take care, everyone. Mm.